Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you have all had a good week. We have definitely had a week around here. I think everybody right now is really just exhausted. There is so much that is currently happening in our country right now, and it breaks my heart. It's very difficult to try to explain what is happening to a child. We've had talks like this before, unfortunately, but just having to help a young child process everything that's happening it's interesting. It's not easy. And there's just, honestly, I just have so much hurt in my heart right now for everything that's going on, and it makes it hard to do this. But I've always viewed my YouTube channel as an opportunity to decompress, to kind of take myself out of my own head for a little while and just try to have just a sense of normalcy and yeah. So I've decided to do this video today, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, I want to acknowledge everything that's happening, and just, I'm hoping that things get better as a result of what is happening right now. So, okay. I'm gonna dive into it. Here are my favorites from the last week. These are obviously frivolous things. These are not important things. These are not things that are necessary for life at all. But they are things that I used to kind of distract myself a little bit this week. And yeah. So I'm going to start with my perfume picks of the week. As always, I will put everything that I'm talking about in the description box down below. There will be links down there, all the information on where to find these things, always in the description box. So perfumes this week. I was having quite the taste for floral fragrances for some reason. I think it's just, I do tend to, during the summertime, enjoy a lot more of my floral perfumes. One that I was loving this week, and I'm wearing it right now, and it always kind of helps to lift my mood, is the Bastide Rose Olivier. This is a really beautiful, it's a really beautiful rose. It's got a lot of green notes in it. It's very sophisticated. It is not a grandma rose scent by any stretch of the imagination. It's just very feminine, very sophisticated, a very modern take on a rose perfume for sure. Bastide is a French perfume company. These are pretty spendy. They are very long lasting. This is actually just an eau de toilette, but I find that these Bastide fragrances last so long on me. In fact, a lot longer than a lot of my higher end eau de parfums. I don't know how they do it, but this is really nice. Also this week, I was feeling the kind of lighter, more feminine floral of Amazing Grace from Philosophy. You can see I'm actually almost done with this one. Amazing Grace has always been a favorite scent of mine from Philosophy. I believe it's one of kind of their original scents. It's just very clean. It's, again, very feminine, but this one has a lot of powderiness to it. This is something that I wear when I want to wear a floral, but I want it to be a comforting kind of floral scent. It's really, really lovely. If you've never sniffed it out, I think it's definitely worth smelling. Usually most of the perfumes from Philosophy are really, really nice. Pure Grace is really nice. All of the Graces are just very, very nice. So if you've never thought to sniff them out, they're lovely. For my hair this week, so I am making a pretty concerted effort to finish up a lot of my hair care that is at the like halfway to beyond that point. I am someone who likes to try a lot of new things, so that means there's a lot of things in the backup stash that kind of get pushed back, and just really making an effort in June to finish up specifically some of my hair things. Not that I want to finish this one up because this is a really great product and I'll just immediately repurchase it, but this is really, really good. This gives a lot of texture to the hair and it really allows you to like get a bigger do. This is the Color Wow Style on Steroids Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. So it's almost like a hairspray. It definitely has one of those hairspray nozzles, but it doesn't really provide a ton of hold. It's just more of like a texture feeling to your hair, and it really allows you to like boof your hair up. My hair is actually not completely dry right now, which is why it kind of looks a little stringy at the bottom. I've been doing the thing again where I am only like halfway blow drying my hair and then letting the rest of it air dry. And then once it's all done, I'll brush it out and put something like this in here. But today I did put this at my roots just to kind of start with. I would definitely recommend having completely dry hair before using this. It's not one of those styling products that's ideal for wetter hair. It's definitely a finishing type product, but it's really, really nice. I have some skincare to share, per usual. So I'm really loving a lot of the Murad stuff that I've been using lately. I had this Murad Hydration Prebiotic 4-in-1 Multi-Cleanser in my backup stash over here, and I was just kind of looking at it the other day, and I was like, oh, I forgot that I had this. Right now I'm using the Hydration AHA BHA Cleanser from Murad, which is also amazing. I will link that down below as well. But this one's really nice. This one is fabulous to use as a first cleanse and then also as a second cleanse. Plus it has prebiotics in it, which are really good at helping to balance your skin's microbiome. There is a kit that I will link down below that gives you the full size of the cleanser and the full size of the prebiotic 3-in-1 multi-mist, which I am also loving. So essentially you're paying for the cleanser and you're getting a full size of this for free. This is not a full size. This is just a sample size here, but I'm going to order that kit myself because I am loving the cleanser and I'm loving the spray. I use the spray with my Vanity Planet Essia tool when I am doing the exfoliation mode. This is fantastic for that. Again, this has the prebiotics in it, which is going to help to balance the skin. And it's just a really great, for those of you that love hydrating mists, this is fabulous. Now I will say, I do think this one has a fragrance component to it. So the fragrance phobes out there, probably not going to be for you. However, it's very mild and I think it's pretty low on the ingredient list. So I don't know. You guys know how I feel about fragrance. I'm not personally concerned about it because it doesn't really have an adverse effect on my skin. But if you have much more delicate, sensitive skin, fragrance is probably not your friend. So try to stay away from it. But this is a really great product. And I do think it imparts a really nice amount of hydration. And it's great for that extraction process because you're also kind of infusing this into the skin while you're doing the extraction. Another skincare item I wanted to mention because these are currently on sale. So I think you can only get the 50% off with the link that I'm going to put down below. So I partner with City Beauty quite a bit to show you guys their products because I think they're a really great skincare line. They are higher end, so I understand that they're not in everybody's budget. I do think they are splurge-worthy products, and I certainly purchase my own stuff from them with my own money. But they do occasionally send me things. These I purchased myself, and these are on sale today for 50% off. So you can get a box of, I think it's 5 or 6, I can't remember, of the Line Smoothing Hydro Mask for $30. Again, I think you have to use the link down below, but you can also just go to the website if you want to check that out. So this is a fantastic once a week treat. Or if you want to do it a couple times a week, I think even better. This has some amazing ingredients in it, you guys. It's a very hydrating sheet mask. This has niacinamide in it. It has coconut oil in it. It just has a lot of really great ingredients. It has grape leaf extract, tocopherol, things that are going to hydrate and soothe the skin. So if you're someone who's maybe going a little hard in the paint, as Craig likes to say, with your tretinoin, and you're noticing a lot of dryness or patchiness or flakiness in your skin, treat your skin to a little hydrating sheet mask action. It really does calm things down. I certainly utilize these for that because I am stepping up my tretinoin game just a little bit. I'm adding one more day in the week. So yeah. Anyway, those are fantastic. I want to mention it because I know a lot of you wanted to try these, but at $60, it's kind of difficult to justify for some of you. So at $30, I say go for it. They're fantastic. I can't imagine not loving them. Okay, I have a very exciting collab coming up for you guys tomorrow. Penn Smith and I are partnering on another collab video, and this go around we are talking about our favorite sunscreens. I've been testing some new sunscreens because you guys who watch me regularly know what my favorites are, and those will certainly be mentioned tomorrow, obviously. But I have tried a few new ones, and one of the ones that I've tried that I am really enjoying and really surprised by is the Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen SPF 35 from Versed. I want to say this is $21. I can't remember what I paid for it. This has sea fennel and moringa seed extract in it. What's really great about this one is it's fantastic for oily skin. If you normally, like me, struggle trying to find an SPF for your face because you have very oily skin, this one's a winner. So the great thing about the collab tomorrow is Penn is approaching this from her drier, more, I don't want to say dry to normal, but maybe just her skin is much drier than mine is. I am complete polar opposite. I am extremely oily. So I feel like between the two of us, you're going to get some really great recommendations no matter what your skin type is. But so make sure that you watch that video tomorrow. We're super excited to bring it to you guys. But Versed here came out with a really great sunscreen. This is a zinc, where's the box? Here. This is a zinc oxide, and this has 15.2% zinc oxide in it. Some other good ingredients in here as well. Totally worth checking out, but maybe wait and see what some of the other suggestions are tomorrow, because maybe you're just regularly oily, or maybe you're combination skin. I have a really great new recommendation for those of you with combination skin as well. So, but anyway, loving that. And then one more skincare item that I just wanted to give you guys an update on. I have started using the Rayfa Carrot again. This is one of those microcurrent massaging tools that you've seen. My initial video of this it's pretty hysterical. A lot of people think this is a toy. It's not, you guys. It's a skincare device. So I've been using this pretty regularly. So I will be doing an update on it at the end of June. I've been using it for a little while now. I'm really enjoying it. I've been using this pretty much every night before going to bed. We'll talk more about it later, but I just wanted to let you guys know who have been wondering when the update video is going to come. It is coming towards the end of the month. Okay, so this company called Super Sponge, here they are, reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try their new sponge that they came out with. I use sponges. Despite using powder foundation, I do utilize beauty sponges. I have a couple of containers here of my usual go-tos. So there's Beauty Blender in here, there's a Sigma one, there's some from Pure, there's some from Real Techniques. So I use sponges despite using powder foundation. I was really intrigued by this one because this one is designed very differently. I've seen a lot of like the silicone sponges, which definitely not a thing for me. This one is very interesting. I will link you to the website down below. I think they also sent a code. Don't quote me on that. I wish I would have looked at that email before coming up here, but if there is one, it'll be in the description box. So this one's very unique. The bottom of this sponge is that more traditional sponge, but the inside of this up here is like the center of it has like this patented, like, I think it's a silicone in there. And then the outside is kind of an interesting mix of a traditional sponge mixed with a silicone type. It's very fascinating, you guys. What I really like about this though is, so they send you, when you order the sponge, this is what you get, right? So you have this little stand here. Well, this actually has little nubs on it so that you can actually use the little nubs when you're washing your sponge. So afterwards, you then set the sponge on here and it acts as like a little stand for it so that you're not just laying it on maybe like your dirty vanity or something like that. But this is great for applying my powder before I do my powder foundation. I should maybe do a video next week demonstrating how I've been using this. So yes, let's do that next week. So that'll give you a better sense of how I utilize these beauty sponges with powder products. But this one's really good, you guys. If you are in the market for a new sponge and you want to try something different from like the regular Beauty Blender or Real Technique stuff, check these out. Read up more about them on the website. They are latex free. The company is cruelty free. And another thing that I thought was kind of neat about this company is 5% of all of their profits go towards helping dying coral reefs. So they say that this particular sponge saves 4 times the makeup, so it helps your makeup go a little bit further because of this unique infusion of like sponge and silicone, I guess. It limits germs and it stays clean. This is so easy to clean. I've cleaned this one 4 or 5 times now since getting it, and there is not it's not tearing, and I've been fairly rough with this when I've been cleaning it. It's good. I really like that a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of plow through the makeup. My blushes this week were mostly pinky shades. This is the Laura Mercier blush color infusion in Rosé. This is actually what I have on my cheeks today. It's very pretty, very easy. It's a matte. This is the 100% pure. This is actually in the shade Peach, but it's more of a peachy pink. It's very, very beautiful. You can see that there on my middle finger. It's such a beautiful, like natural flush of color. For those of you who are like me on the pasty end of the spectrum, if you are like tan or above, I'm not sure this one would be the best color fit for you. They do have some really nice darker shades in their collection as well that are worth checking out. But this peach one has been a go-to for me for quite some time. I really like it a lot. Lips this week, I've honestly mostly just been using this Anastasia Spring limited edition set that they have out right now. I love the texture of these. I have 2 of them on my lips today. What was it? It was, yeah, it was no. It was this one. It was Bella and Peachy with lots of Y's. These 2 are what I have on my lips today. So they're just, the texture of these, the nice light vanilla scent, the staying power for a gloss, these are really, really nice. This is my first time trying anything from Anastasia in terms of lip products, but I really like their glosses a lot, and I could see myself wanting more of these in the future for sure. Again, another great option. I think the set is only $28. And this is quite a bit of lip gloss for $28. Like, it's going to take you a while to get through this. So that's fantastic. I love it. And then for my eyes this week, I did do a tutorial, which admittedly did not have the best lighting, but hopefully it showed you guys the idea of mixing some of these colors together. But the Marc Jacobs Provocateur eyeshadow palette, fantastic. Love this. I showed you guys a tutorial where I utilized this pink at the end, which is named In Bed. Really, really beautiful. This whole palette is lovely. The one thing that kept me from buying this early on was this pink, but it's gorgeous. You kind of have to play with it a little bit. You have to make sure that you're blending it properly, but it's a great, beautiful, amazing, fantastic color. So if you don't have this Provocateur palette, I would definitely recommend checking it out if you're in the market for a new palette, or if you already have it, pull this out. This is perfect for summertime. And then just my old standby has been the Viseart Grand Pro one. I mean, I always talk about this. It's the one palette that when I just want something very simple, very quick, very easy, I can always reach for that, and it just makes me happy. The shades that I really like in here are kind of in this like middle section right here where these purples are. Like this actually right here could be a quad for me. It's just such a beautiful pairing of colors here. The warm shades are also very nice and actually pair quite beautifully with some of these purples as well. Admittedly, like the orange and then this shade right here, I haven't played a whole lot with, but I need to. I'm gonna try and maybe do something different. Certainly this rust would be beautiful for fall for those of you that like the warmer shades. So yeah, there you guys go. That's the stuff from this week. Again, stay tuned tomorrow for the collab with Penny. We're very excited about this video and we think you're really going to enjoy it. So let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I hope that you are staying safe and that you're staying healthy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.